the first comic book came out, it actually just, oh, it says out now. September 22nd, sorry, 2017. On November 13th, 2017, number 2 came out. When number 2 came out is when I finally managed to get my hands on number 1. Number 3 came out 17th of January. That one, I actually got my hands on ridiculously quickly, if I'm brutally honest about this. Because I'd found out, I wanted these things to kind of read through and thought, I haven't really bought a comic book since like 2005, so why not? I basically, if I go through this, go to this. If you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen this bookshelf I have. May as well be called a bloody display cabinet at this point, with the collectibles on it. The collectible statues and the symbiote and the plush and the mug that Digital Extreme sent me. Hugely thankful for that one, actually, because that will come in very useful when I can get my hands on it again. But you will also, if you follow me on Twitter, know that all of these items have been put away. They were put into boxes, then put into boxes, and then put into bigger boxes. I'm 99% sure I've lost my Excalibur plush. I cannot access any of these, which includes the platinum codes that are inside of that cup with the rest of the stuff, which I did mention again on Twitter. As soon as I can find it, I will post that picture pretty much instant. I don't care if I've got to open it when I get there and can access these things again. I will open it and just instantly post the picture. It's that long of a wait from February, I think that was, will be a bit much, and I have apologised. I completely forgot about it before sending all my things off. I've just put it that way. I haven't sent them off anywhere. They are, I don't really want to get into it, but they are not accessible at the moment. They are elsewhere, and I can't get to them till June or July. Which leads us to the whole point of this. I have 1, 2, and 3. They are a pain for me to get my hands on, because obviously if you live in the US, $3.99, and you can get them from anywhere. Postage is probably going to be similar, because comics aren't that bad. I was pondering the Kindle edition, but yeah, don't have a Kindle. I know that you can also read these on PC or pretty much any tablet. You can also use it on your phone, but I would still rather read it. There's something about having the actual book, and this goes for any book, not just comic books. There's something about actually having the book and being able to read it in any lighting. Of course, that means there's actually lit to read it, because books' major defect is if it gets dark, you can't read it. But some Kindles are exactly the same because they're not backlit. So, anyway, I need some advice here in the comments section below. Considering this thing will basically be kicking around and probably spend the next few months on a floor, is it worth picking up comic number 4? Because I've looked, I actually can't order this from the places I used to get 2 and 3. And 1, because I didn't know 1 and 2 I'd actually ordered from the same place, because number 3, they don't sell it anymore. The place that I got number 2 from, and number 1 from, even though number 1, I didn't think I'd get my hands on that, if I'm honest. Yeah. Both of these places basically don't exist anymore. Well, they exist, but there's not enough demand for the comics, so they're not getting it in this time round. If most places have done that, I don't know if I'll actually be able to. So is it worth continuing to try to find it, or should I wait and run the risk of not being able to find it? Because the story in these can be quite a bit of fun to read through. And it's just nice to be able to sit down and read it instead of sitting in front of a screen playing the game. Take a break from Warframe, read the comic. Doesn't quite make sense either. But anyway, in the comment section, help. Should I? Shouldn't I? I want to, but I don't have anywhere to put it, and it's going to be in harm's way till June or July, so I run the risk of eventually finding it and destroying it. So what should I do? We'll leave this off here for now. Thanks in advance for the advice. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.